Good evening, good day, everybody in the crypto world. It is 1:56 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, 11/16/2019. We've got a big thing that just happened with, let's see, 7 altcoins you need to watch in 2020. Well, guess what? Apollo, mineable, 25,000 subs. Take a look. It's only, each coin pretty much got about a minute. And this is a very good presentation.
For energy, 2020 will be a year of adoption with campaigns to build energy merchant acceptance worldwide. Apollo is an all-in-one digital currency which combines the features of mainstream cryptocurrencies into one platform. Apollo has made history by becoming the first project to utilize sharding on an active blockchain. In 2020, the foundation will focus on achieving true mass adoption via its national currency initiative. The initial target is the continent of Africa, where the foundation has partnered with ADF Group to pitch to all 54 nations on the continent of 1.2 billion people. This is big. The foundation is also developing tools for mass adoption, including a light wallet app. The mobile app will have a QR code as well as merchant features. This will help Apollo to gain merchant adoption globally. Apollo's aims are pretty ambitious to say the least. It aims to become the all-in-one crypto for all use cases. If it manages to achieve these goals, it could be on its way to become one of the top cryptocurrencies in the future. Definitely one to keep your eye on. The role of
So when you think about that, all I've got to say is a lot's going on. It's big. Africa. And with Africa cooking while we're all doing our stuff, you just got to enjoy it, because why? They're building the foundation to massiveness. And when I say massiveness, massiveness. I've got a lot of new African subs that are commenting enthusiastically about this MOU agreement with Lesotho. And a lot of, subs from Africa I've had for a little bit, they're also chiming in. But especially, I can easily tell who's new and who isn't. So it's pretty good to see what's going on with Apollo. And they're going to have the vision update for Friday is coming out today, Saturday, because they've been very, very busy. That you've got that, and this whole issue of why it's going to be big. This is going to be helping people of Africa, and you have the easy use of debit cards and loading them up with Apollo, which is going to increase the volume massively, and many wallets. The wallets are going to be government use and have it all set up for the people, and just excitement because of 0% inflation too for the governments. This was a post by Leon, and it's a very good one. Now, what you basically have is, while we're doing our stuff, the ADF group is kicking butt with Apollo Africa, which is based in the same building as the ADF group. So this is going on. If you don't know who they are, watch my past videos. ADF group is the most influential group in Africa, partnered with Apollo, which is a rush. So while this is all going on for Apollo, the market is sort of sitting sideways at 229 billion and 21 in the daily, and a slight downtick in the last 24 hours to some, more drastic for others. In the last few days, pretty much drastic for everybody. 84.87 for BTC, ETH 180, XRP at 26 cents. You can see where that all is right now. Not too exciting, but that's going to change. You don't let the downturns get to you. Remember this, the big picture. Buy when they're down, the ones you like, and then you're going to get a discount, and then be happy when it goes up. Now, stablecoins. The crisis could wreck global finance. Fed warrants a new report. These titles, garbage. Stablecoins crisis? Sure, the whole thing is. Let me read down below for you. It's what they're concerned about is that you're not taking care of business by registering correctly and having a good, stable situation. So a stable coin with an unstable situation could be a problem. But you know, Tether and others, Paxos, well established and no worries. They're more worried about what's going to happen with they're not saying in this article now. They make it seem like it in the title. But competition. There's no doubt about that. Tether to file motion to dismiss class action lawsuit. This video is tied to a lot. If you look at what the news cycle is, it is a lot of this kind of stuff. Not saying, lawsuits, but this type of stuff. Not innovation. More like, okay, this is doing this, and then you got criminal case against failed WEX crypto exchange points to Russian law enforcement. This is more like a soap opera. This one here, I think he said he had to give them over to the Russian Secret Service, the keys to the exchange. Soap opera. German regulator orders Caragold coin issuer to cease operations. The hammer's coming down on the Caraboris ecosystem, as the German and South African regulators have taken separate actions. Like I said, not a lot of innovation like Apollo's doing. Royal Bank of Canada patents point to crypto exchange launch. Largest bank in Canada by market capitalization, Royal Bank of Canada, is reportedly opening a cryptocurrency exchange. Patents have been discovered that reveal some of the technology the RBC may implement, which could be used to bring digital currency trading to the bank's 16 million clients. There you go. Now that's innovation. 2 men arrested for Bitcoin extortion and theft in Massachusetts. And you've got Eric Meggs and Declan Harrington, millennials. They were just hit with multiple charges in the U.S. District Court in Boston. The 2 men are charged with 1 count of conspiracy, 8 counts of wire fraud, 1 count of computer fraud and abuse, and 1 count of aggregated identity theft. SIM swapping related to Asian investors call for regulatory clarity on cryptocurrencies in the U.S. And speaking to the blog shows, Singapore, some exchanges are in fact, I'm not going to even read that one, it's garbage. It's just, yeah, of course, the U.S. should take care of business and lock and load soon. The uncertainty is causing a lot of exchanges to knock out USA customers. 5 Nation Group mulling over cryptocurrency plans to tackle USD dominance. Cryptocurrencies in use, when you look at what Apollo's doing in Africa right now, and you understand, if you don't, let me just tell you this. Their whole basis when they started in Africa was to do national currency. So with their 0% inflation coin, they are pursuing that. But they're also working with digital solutions for Lesotho, and other countries are trying to work it with Zimbabwe and more countries. Swaziland, they're going back to them this coming week. So there's so much going on for Apollo Africa that you just got to be patient and wait for it to happen. Because as they said in the video, in the what Apollo's doing for one of the 7 coins to be watched for, Apollo's taking care of business with the ADF group. And they have basically the all-in-one, which is why everybody's going with it. So what's happening with Apollo? Well, basically that's going to happen, in my opinion. I'm not your financial advisor, but I can't say this. What Apollo is doing for the future is more than any coin's doing right now. They're putting together everything to cover all coin solutions. And working with governments, you can see here, government administration login, new citizen, create national wallet. The wallets and the governments using what Apollo is doing for them, customized for the governments and the citizens. Then you have your own wallets for the normal individuals, that are fully loaded with privacy with a public option and everything under the sun. So with Apollo, yeah, dominance, no doubt. You have what I just showed you in the all-in-one video, plus the fastest network in the world, 1 to 2 seconds, going sub-second soon, and the utmost privacy, but again, with a public option, so you're not locked into the privacy. I would say this, that shortly, with the vision update coming, I'll have another video in probably another 12 hours, but that vision update will have a lot of what they're planning on. You have the LA token listing dates coming soon also. This is just going to be a fun thing to watch, in my opinion, coming up in the next couple months and into 2020. Remember this, 2020 is a month and a half away. So Apollo, with DAG consensus protocol for 2020, Apollo Cloud, TPS 1 million plus, that in Africa, doing all the different countries in Africa. Lesotho is very excited. Walk-in locations that you can go to. The government with mineral management programs, and that's going to help massively. And then they have programs to help unemployment and eradicate poverty as much as they can. The situation for any APL-NOT, that when you hold the coins, and right now it's very inexpensive, 0.0008 at Bitmart, IDEX Pro, System Coin, Digifinex, so much of a good possibility of what's going on in the future. Like I've said in many videos, asset and product value is where it is. Everybody, fun to watch. I'll have updates as soon as they come out. Enjoy your day coming up. I'm gonna.